Guillaume Ruel, you have made yourself one of the favorites this year after your chase for the world record. Do you feel like one of the favorites?
I think I'm in the top 10 of the favorites, but I think I'm not the main favorite of the race because the Japanese are. And I think I'm like an outsider favorite of the race.
You have you're one of the modern 100-kilometer runners who come from the faster, shorter distances and coming up to 100 kilometers. How is that transition from the marathon to 100 kilometers?
I only ran one marathon before I started 100K. I started really early at my 23 years old, 100 kilometers by the national championships that I won in 3 years ago. And in Berlin, I attempt to win the race. I did the race from the gun, and I lose at the end. I finished 5th with the national record. And this year, I attempt world record, but I lose the world record. But I made the national record in 6:13. So I think I get more and more experience on the distance. But I still think I'm more a runner than a ultra runner, as we said before.
Yeah, and Berlin was very interesting because you really went out really, really fast. How much did you learn from that experience, from what you had to pay in Berlin?
I learned that in Berlin that I'm one of the main favorite of the race and one of the best runner in the world on 100K. Maybe not the best one, but one of the best. I learned that I can push the limit of the Japanese guy during the race, and it was really a nice fight with the guys. And it was my strategy 2 years ago to go fast from the gun, and I saw that 6:20 was enough to win, but in fact it was enough for 5th place, but not for the win. So now I learn more, and I learn a lot with some experiences like Tokyo last year, and this year Los Angeles in quite warm conditions, so I think it will help me for Saturday race.
And you have been open that you are chasing the world record also. Of course, this time it's not possible, probably because of the weather. How is it different to plan for a race when you are not having a time in sight, but just to finish number one?
It's tough to me to think like this because I always want to do a huge time. I'm always aiming for the sub 6 hours and the world record. So it's quite tough for me, like a strategical race, to race more like at the feelings and less on the pace. But it's like this, and it's the first time that I will do a 100K hilly one, and in those conditions, very with the pollution and so on. That I don't like this kind of air because I have many allergies. And the pollution is quite tough for me to breathe, so we'll see.
Does that mean you have respect for the pace and will start slower, or will we still see Guillaume in the front?
I hope to be at the front, but not alone at the front. I saw with my coach on the French team that I will make a cool strategy at the beginning, because I think it will be like a race that the pace will decrease lap after lap. So I will be more conservative this time.
And how important is it to win a world championship compared to chasing the world record?
Winning a world championship defines the best athlete in the world in one place, one day. Make the world record signify that you are the best of all time. So I think that on Saturday the guy who will win the race will maybe not the best of the world, because it's like many factors like conditions, the loop elevation and so on. So will define the winner, but it's totally different. But if I can do both in the 2 next year, I will take it.
And I understand your brother is flying in just before the race and leaving after the race. Do you feel pressure that you have to give him a present in the shape of a medal?
Yeah, I hope that I can bring him an individual medal to my brother. And with the French team, we are looking also for a podium in team. And why not the win? Because we have a really strong team and good team spirit. So we'll fight all together for podiums. And the French team have lots of place in the luggage to come back home, so we can have lots of medals.
Let's hope you will not end up in one of those noisy cars behind us, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.